Hello blind friends, back with me, Ari Hendarno. Today we will be talking about the concept of relations and functions. I've prepared a big enough styrofoam board and a flannel cloth. Next, I will cover this styrofoam board with a flannel cloth. It becomes like this.
Selanjutnya saya akan melapisi styrofoam ini dengan kain flanel dan jadinya akan seperti ini. Dan ini yang
This is
sudah
the
saya lapisi
styrofoam board that I have
styrofoamnya
covered with a
dengan
flannel
kain
cloth.
flanel.
What is a relation? A relation connects a domain and a codomain with the range inside it. Now, what are domain and codomain?
Kodomain serta range di dalamnya. Lalu apakah domain dan kodomain itu? Ayo kita bahas.
Let's talk about it. First, we prepare the tools and materials. We can prepare some paper cups like this. We use 2 on the left and 4 on the right side.
Dan 4 buah di sebelah kanan. Cup kertasnya bisa digunakan yang sudah tidak terpakai atau kita membuat baru.
We can use waste paper or make new paper cups, depending on the situation. Afterwards, we prepare some push pins to ensure the paper cups stay in place.
Jadi kita bisa taruh push pinnya.
So, let's pin each cup to the board. After we pin them, they will not be easily moved.
Push pin, cup kertasnya tidak akan mudah bergerak. Yang dibutuhkan selanjutnya juga adalah
Next, we need some beads to fill the cups on the left and pins to fill the ones on the right.
Dan juga pin yang akan bisa mengisi di sebelah kanan.
They will be put on the paper cups and represent the numbers we use.
Cup kertas ini dan menjadi representasi banyak angka yang digunakan.
Next, we also need a string like this. The string will be needed to connect the paper cups from the left to the right.
Ini digunakan nanti untuk menghubungkan tiap-tiap cup kertasnya dari kiri ke kanan. Lalu juga kita membutuhkan
and we also need a pair of scissors. Well, now we have all the tools. For example, on the left side here, we put 2 beads on this cup.
Sebanyak 2 buah.
Then 3 beads in another cup.
Kita isi 3 buah. Dan yang sebelah kanan kita isi.
And on the right side, we put 1, 2, 3, 4 pins.
Yang selanjutnya kita isi sebanyak 6 buah.
And we put 6 pins in the next cup. 6 pieces. Then in the next cup we put 10 pins. And in the next one we put 11 pins. We can set an example for our blind students.
11 buah.
For example, we connect the first cup on the left side to the top right one over here. There are 2 here.
Kita hubungkan dengan yang sebelah kanan atas. Di sini ada 2, di sini ada 4. Seperti itu. Dengan menggunakan tali yang sudah kita sediakan sebelumnya.
4 here. By using the string that we have prepared before, we can use a push pin to make it stick well and not easily move.
Bisa memberikan push pinnya pada tali di ujung yang satu dan di ujung yang lain. Kita bisa gunakan juga
We can stick push pins in the string on one end and on the other end. We can use the scissors to cut the string like this.
Cup yang kedua dengan yang cup yang kedua juga di sebelah kanan. Jadi cup yang pertama sebelah kiri dan cup yang kedua sebelah kanan.
Next, we can connect the second cup here with the second cup on the right side. So, the first cup on the left side contains 3 beads, and on the right cup there are 6 pins.
Setelah itu, kita bisa mulai menjelaskan konsep tentang relasi. Relasi adalah hubungan antara.
Afterwards, we can explain the concept of relation. A relation is the relationship between the left side area, which we call domain, and the right side area, which we call codomain. So we can ask a blind student to find out what is on the left side, which is 2 bits in this cup and 3 in the next one. So this one here represents the number 2, and this one represents the number 3. On the right side area, we call it friend set or codomain area.
Kita bisa meminta siswa tunanetra kita untuk
We can ask blind student to count the pins in the cups. There are 4 in the first cup, which represent the number 4, and 6 pins in the next cup to represent the number 6. And there are 10 pins in the next one to represent the number 10. And there are 11 pins in the next one to represent the number 11.
yang selanjutnya ada 11 pin, representasi dari angka 11. Jadi,
So we can start explaining that the left side area is the domain area or the source set, while the right side area is codomain, the friend set. And this is the result set or range. This is the area that has a relation with the domain area, which is cup 1 and 2.
daerah domain. Seperti pada bagian 1 dan 2 cup ini di atas. Tuh. Dan
Over here, some of them have no relation but still become a part of the codomain or friend set. To find out what relation between the domain and codomain areas, we have to map them first. What numbers are there? We have to find out the number in the first cup. I mean the first cup on the left side, and the number in the first cup on the right side.
berapa jumlah angka yang ada? Maksudnya di sini kita harus melihat dulu angka yang ada di cup pertama dengan cup pertama.
The first cup on the left side contains 2 pieces, while the first one on the right side contains 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 and 4. We have to explain that there is a relation between 2 and 4, and afterwards, we have to check what relation it is between the second cup on both sides.
Hubungan yang terjadi tersebut pada bagian
On the second cup on the left side, there are 3 pieces, while on the second cup on the right side, there are 6. So, 2 to 4 or 2 becomes 4, and 3 to 6 or 3 becomes 6. So, what relation is it? We can ask student to confirm that both sides are related to each other. This is the source set, and this is the friend set and result set as well. Okay, 2 to 4.
daerah asalnya, dan ini daerah kawan, dan ini daerah hasilnya juga. Oke.
3 to 6. Student will find that the relation is the source set is half of the result set. So, the relation is the half of. We can find that the relation is half.
Daerah yang asal itu setengah dari daerah yang hasil. Jadi hubungannya adalah atau relasinya adalah setengah dari. Jadi kita bisa tahu hubungannya adalah atau relasi
Right here, half of.
dari.
Now, what about the concept of function? After we understand the concept of relation, the definition of a function is a relation between the domain or source set and the codomain or friend set.
Pahami konsep tentang relasi. Secara definisi, fungsi adalah hubungan atau relasi dari domain atau daerah asal ke kodomain atau daerah kawan, di mana setiap domain anggotanya
Where each member of the domain is paired with exactly one member of the friend set or codomain.
kawannya.
So, you cannot pair it with more than one member, and each member of the domain must have a relation. Here is the example. If we already pair each member of a domain with exactly one member of codomain, if there are some members of the codomain on the right side do not get paired, it is not a problem. We still can say it is a function. What would not be considered to be a function is when there is a member of the domain that does not have a relation. This is the example. This is not a function because a member of the domain doesn't have a relation or it is unpaired.
Domain tidak memiliki relasinya atau tidak dihubungkan. Oke. Dan juga yang tidak boleh lagi, misalnya ada satu anggota yang ada di domain itu memiliki hubungan.
Another limitation is, for example, when a member of the domain has more than one relation. This is an example. A member of the domain has more than one relation. The first relation is to number 4 here, and another one is to number 2 in the codomain area here.
Pada bagian domain. Ini bukan merupakan.
This is not a function. So, a function is when each member of the domain got paired or related to exactly one member of the codomain.
Atau direlasikan tepat satu pada kodomain.
This is the example. When it goes like this is still not a function since there is one member of the domain has two pairs.
Karena ada satu anggota domain yang tidak, tapi jika seperti ini merupakan.
But if it goes like this is a function since each member of domain is paired. That's all about relations and functions. That's quite easy, right? Thank you.